British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and US President Joe Biden agreed on the need to strengthen their alliance and maintain support for Ukraine, a Downing Street spokesperson said in a statement Monday. The two leaders discussed Ukraine's counteroffensive and emphasized the importance of the country's international partners committing to its long-term defense, providing the support Ukraine needs to win this war and secure a just and lasting peace, the spokesperson said in the statement. Sunak and Biden also agreed on the need to ensure Sweden has a swift path to full NATO accession, the spokesperson said. The statement concluded by saying both leaders acknowledged the importance of their friendship and of continuing the close dialogue they have had in the few months. Later Monday, Biden visited Windsor Castle and was greeted by King Charles III for the first time since the monarch ascended to the throne. Ukraine's foreign minister says NATO agrees to speed Ukraine application process. Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba says that NATO has agreed to let Ukraine bypass a detailed formal process in its application to join the alliance. Following intensive talks, NATO allies have reached consensus on removing membership action plan, from Ukraine's path to membership, Kuleba said in a tweet Monday. I welcome this long-awaited decision that shortens our path to NATO. It is also the best moment to offer clarity on the invitation to Ukraine to become member, Kuleba added. The Membership Action Plan, MAP, is a NATO program of assistance and practical support for countries wishing to join the US-led alliance. Participation in the MAP does not prejudge any decision by the alliance on future membership, but can be a lengthy process. Erdogan asks to clear Turkey's path into EU membership before Sweden's NATO candidacy. Turkey's path to membership of the European Union should be cleared before Sweden's NATO membership, according to Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. First, let's clear Turkey's way in the European Union, then let's clear the way for Sweden, just as we paved the way for Finland, Erdogan said during a press conference Monday ahead of a NATO summit in Lithuania. Turkey has been waiting at the gate of the European Union for over 50 years now, said Erdogan. Almost all NATO member countries are European member countries. Some context: Sweden and Finland both formally requested NATO membership shortly after Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. While Finland was granted accession in April 2023, Turkey continues to veto Sweden's bid, accusing the country of housing Kurdish terrorist organizations. Erdogan has previously said Turkey would not approve Sweden's NATO membership unless the country extradites terrorists upon Turkish request. Sweden has made clear this won't happen, and for now, the process is stuck. Biden arrives at Downing Street for meeting with UK Prime Minister. US President Joe Biden has arrived at 10 Downing Street to meet UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, the sixth meeting between the pair in as many months. Sunak rolled out the red carpet for Biden's first visit to Downing Street during his presidency, with the pair warmly greeting each other with a handshake and Biden giving a quick wave to reporters before the pair disappeared inside. The president and prime minister are expected to discuss Russia's war in Ukraine, among other key topics, with the visit aimed at bolstering the US-UK special relationship on the eve of a critical summit with NATO leaders in Vilnius, Lithuania. The meeting comes at a pivotal time as Biden has just approved providing Ukraine with controversial cluster munitions, a type of weaponry that is opposed by over 100 countries, including the UK, which has signed up to a ban that prohibits their use. The White House has tried to downplay any type of rift with allies over this issue, saying that there are different ways in which allies can provide support and weaponry to Ukraine. CNN's Nick Robertson recounted how U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan had told journalists that the meeting would be a continuation of ongoing discussions. One of the most pressing things is alignment on Ukraine and keeping NATO unified, and to that end cluster munitions may come up, and then there is the question about how to align over what kind of security guarantees to give to Ukraine going forward, added Robertson. Biden and Sunak are also expected to discuss climate, technology and China, before the U.S. president travels to Windsor to meet with King Charles III later today in Biden's first engagement with the king since his May coronation. The pair are expected to discuss public and private sector efforts to combat climate change.